G'day, this is Blxz and welcome back to Geneforge 5. So we met Latalia last episode. We met Latalia, so that's about what I have to say for that. I'm a little bit unsure exactly what to do with her. She's a very dangerous character. Very dangerous. Is that me? That's Sage Mandola. Yeah, not sure what to do with about Latalia. I do like this faction. I'm thinking about joining them at the moment, if I figure out how. But we will see how that goes. Latalia definitely turns me off. While the Trachovites are opposed to the use of shaping magic, they're not opposed to the use of magic and alchemy, even when these arts require essence. There appears to be only one mage in this hidden refuge. He is very busy, alternating between brewing potions, breeding creations, and helping the other Trachovites. When he sees you, however, he immediately makes time to speak with you. Our leader wanted me to greet you when you arrived. Let you know that we Trachovites are civilized people, not powerless or monks. I am Sage Mandola. I take care of most of our haven's magical needs. Tell me about them. There's very little to say, but I'm afraid we are painfully misunderstood. We Trachovites are opposed to using shaper magic to create new life forms. Everything outside that narrow limitation is allowed. Our allowed magic is divided into 3 areas: alchemy, spells, and breeding. We make pods and pouches of spores. We can even use essence to make them, as long as the end result is inanimate fluid or powder and not a living thing. We can channel magic to defend ourselves from attackers or to heal the wounded, but again, as long as no new life is created. Most creations can reproduce: living tools, thorn batons, serviles, of course. If a life form already exists, we have no interest in ending it, unless of course it can't reproduce. Then it will be allowed to peacefully expire. Breeding things like mines is very dangerous, of course, but power is supposed to come with risk and responsibility. Seem to be very busy. Indeed, I need assistance, but there is little to be had. Generally, the Shapers only allow the outsiders who are most loyal to them to learn magic. There are few who have my abilities and my beliefs. I have many responsibilities. Also, I am currently chosen to be a final defender. I must be prepared. This is the 3rd Trachovite haven. The previous ones were found and wiped out by Shapers. Every month we choose by lots the final defenders. Our task is to be the last to escape, to give all to hold back attackers while the rest flee. Suffice it to say that I hope the Shapers do not arrive anytime soon. I don't care about potions. Because materials are so scarce, I must reserve you, but that's fine. Train me. I would be happy to. I'm eager to show you that we Trachovites are neither ignorant nor weak. I can also teach you healing crafts. Though that art is highly influenced by shaping, since it does not create new life, it is permitted. Since you are not full Trachovite, however, I'm afraid I can't share all that I know. If you do enough for Latalia, she may instruct me to teach you all I know. Okay, teach me spells. Slightly expensive. Oh, this is so much cheaper than the other dude. I don't even know what Banish Affliction does. Okay. Battle Aura. See, no, I'm not going to go over Regeneration Aura. It's too good. I'm going to even buy more of that. It's a brilliant spell. And if you can only have one aura, I'm not going to do anything but Regeneration Aura. No, nothing but Regeneration Aura. Heal though would be good. Dominate. Yeah, I don't really ever use it. Rack though can be useful on boss creatures, so I will take Rack. What's it doing? It just it's like a curse. There you go, place a curse, yep. Dominate Terror. Group here, that would be useful as well sometimes. Banish Affliction, I don't know if it's worth pretty steep cost. I've actually improved ice spray as well, so that's level 3 now for me, which is pretty good. Can use that in casting, and on the off chance I hit, I might actually do a little bit of damage. Yeah, that's all. I don't care about the rest. Well, if they're not protected, I'll take them. Rumus. This chamber opens up upon a sea cave. A narrow stretch of salty water extends into the darkness to the north. Perhaps it goes all the way to the sea. There is a small dock here. Several wooden longboats are tied up near it. In case of attack, the defences outside are mainly there to slow down the invaders. The Trachovites will escape through here. G'day, Rumus. This cavern is full of piles of supplies. The Trachovites sneak them in by boat. The more valuable equipment is always kept near the boats, so that it can easily be packed away if they have to flee from attackers. This servile is in charge of the equipment, keeping track of it, moving it, where it needs to go, trading for new supplies when needed. When you approach, she looks you over with a practiced eye. Your typical wealthy mercenary, weighed down with spoils of war, yes? Don't worry, I do not judge, but I do trade. I am a Rumus. I get supplies for our little band. I sell what we don't need and buy what we do. Everyone here is. Nobody else would stay here otherwise. Too dangerous. We're the true believers. The ones who are left, anyway. I don't expect to stay here for very long. Here we go. This is a Trachovite haven, but not the first one. It's the third we've had since the new leader took over. We get found. Some stay and slow the attackers. They die. The rest flee and find a new home. This is the best one we've had. The rebels protect us. A little. In return, we send missionaries west to bother the Shapers. Lots of us have died. Lots and lots. I am one of the few who lived from the early days. So it all fall apart once. And we got our new leader. Now we have hope. He points to the south. Talk to her. She's the one who gave us new direction. I'd like to sell you something. If I can click it. Keep the platinum ring. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that. Keep that. That. I'm sure some of the monsters I can't be bothered. Keep those two. Ensnaring fibre's not really my thing. Skin cloak. Keep those. Plus 2 to healing craft. I will, I'll keep them. I will keep them. Just on the off chance that I get a healing spell that's high level and I can't quite level up in time. I might need it, so I'll keep it for now. So I'm starting to keep a lot of stuff again, which I don't really want to do if I can avoid it. So that'll be traded at some point. That can be over here. There's my. That should be sold at some point as well, which means that's all my crafting for the most part. Take it if you're going to buy it back from me. Rumus. There we go. Woohoo, 15 whole gold. Let me see your wares. Expensive. So I've got enough of them for now. They're in the servile Trachovites. Many of the Stracovites are serviles, none have seen better than us the way being able to shape has warped the shapers. You oppose them even though you are one. The making of new creations. The sort that exists, they exist. Even the gazers have the right to live, as long as they don't hurt others. If I can exist by reproducing, without actual shaping, it has the right to live. Making new creations. That is the power that leads to horrors like the Unbound, or worse things we can't imagine, like diseases. That is what I fear. It's interesting they haven't actually crafted any diseases in battle. I would have thought such a desperate war between Shaper and Rebel probably would have led to that, but oh well. They didn't do it, so yeah, good for the time being. Sell a bit more to Ramos. Get rid of that, and here we go. So I think I'm done with the Trachovites for now. I don't appear to be able to join them, at least not yet. Seems I can't join them, so I'll ditch them for now. Might come back later if I figure something out. But yeah, as I've said a few times, definitely thinking of joining them. They just seem the most sensible at the moment. I guess we're back to the western Locavano. Clear this one out if I can. I remember this one. I can't go that way because I need. Oh no, don't go away. I need 14. I don't have that at all. 12, I think, with my stability ball. So I wonder if I can go around. Clear that or not? Let's have a look. Still need 14 for that. You encounter a group of servile warriors. They have arms and armour and are clearly trained in their use. They are definitely a force of rebel scouts. They are crossing this region and returning to safer lands to the east. When they see you, they stop. Some of them whisper to each other. When they see that you aren't attacking, they come to a decision. They march away from you without a word. Yeah, let them go. Mines don't seem to bother them. That's interesting. Oh, I got through them anyway. Not very good mines. Ah, there we go, another spawner. These guys are pretty powerful. Speed, relevant speed. Going for my Vlish. Creation. I'm a little bit out of practice. I haven't played for about a week or so, so I'm just trying to figure out how it all works again. I forget, you just get into a different mindset. But hopefully I can. Don't expect this to be a huge difficult fight. Generation. Oh, look at 2 uses. Excellent. Okay, Tasty's about to die. Come back, Tasty. few, actually no, I'll check out my new spell. Big heal. Yeah, it's still not that useful. 76 out of... Phew, not even halfway. Oops, moved too far. Pretty powerful spawners actually, they're really pumping them out quite quickly. Quite a little bit of HP, quite a lot of HP. Any more blessings I want? No, really. %. It misses all the time. I feel of things. Pretty crappy accuracy now. I really have to bump up my battle magic if I'm going to be any use. I have to be spreading my too thin. You really don't want to be spread too thin in this game, from my experience. And I'm sort of going borderline too thin now as it is. You know, doing all 3 magic. Well, doing 2 out of 3 magic and 2 shaping skills here, plus quite a lot of leadership and mechanics. Probably a little bit too much for me, I reckon. I'm still rethinking my wasted leadership points. I'm really going to stop putting them in there. The longer it takes me to make a final decision, the more I'm wasting. 43 damage. Battle magic, forte. Must be another spawner up there somewhere. Oh, I hate those things. I hate them so much. Oh, they're strong as well. Okay, that's not good at all. Resistant to ice. Like, hugely resistant. Okay. Nah, not happening. Not happening. That is cure, right? Yep, it's cure. There's so much poison on that character that I can't even cure it. There we go, it took 3 times to cure it. Okay, who died? Everyone except Bormac, and I kept my 2 leash, thankfully. Okay, well that was a bit average. Oh, I got it. What growth? Not something I want to fight if I can avoid it. All that's in there actually. Let's have a quick peek. Okavano Sea Caves. Begin to explore this network of natural caverns under the Okavano swamp. These must be sea caves. The echo of the surf to the north reaches you easily. The action of the sea burrowed out these tunnels over the last few millennia or so. The stone tiles and the shape of door you can step through suggest that these caves have been settled for a long time. The stones are worn and covered with a thick accumulation of lichen and mould. The outpost down here is very old, and based on the piles of bones you see by the east wall, you suspect that the current inhabitants are not friendly to visitors. I'll have to beat a hasty retreat. You get far enough into this chamber to see the creatures at the north end. There are 3 of them, humanoid shapes, translucent and glowing slightly. Each stands on a low shaping platform. They are completely immobile. You look back at the open door you just passed through. This feels like an ambush, a sensation that has become all too familiar over the last few months. If you proceed and someone closes that door, you will be trapped. Well, I didn't have a lot of choice in that. You get close enough to get a good look at one of the shades. Their forms are barely visible in the dim light. They were human once. Now most of the matter of their bodies is gone, replaced by a lattice of essence. They're not ghosts, they're pretty much dead. But the magic and art of the Shapers is keeping their bodies animated. Creating creatures like this is strictly forbidden by the Shaper Council. But none of them are around, so you're on your own. You've finally gotten close enough for the creatures to notice you. The simple instructions implanted in them by their creator take effect. The door to the north slides open. Without looking at you, the shades turn and walk towards it. From the door to the south, you hear an ominous click. What's a bit shit? I will have to make sure I do not save. Because they're probably going to kill me without the rest of my team to back me up. Searing Artia. A very powerful one. Okay, that's not good. Definitely not good. Yeah, I'm regretting these leash at the moment. Hopefully they'll pay for themselves later. Level up just before I die. Excuse me. Now looks my character's about to die. Ooh, pretty borderline. Let's get a big heal on. Let's do a little heal. Okay. Submission turret, that's no good. Let's try... The three shades have gathered around a rune etched in the stone tiles. The rune is glowing slightly, though it's hard to tell through the mould and grime. When you get close to the shades, they finally react to your presence. One of them turns and looks at you and begins to speak. Its voice is weak and hollow. Its insubstantial form has a hard time gathering up enough air to form speech. It says, "Feed, feed, feed the master." It's time, call, feed the master. Still not getting you, feed the master. Yes, you will feed, feed. The shade turns and face the rune. They raise their arms in perfect unison. Glowing forms begin to appear on the symbol. Yep, they're trying to... Yeah, they're trying to kill me. That's good. Just what I expected. Okay, can't use cold against these guys. Maybe the leash are going to be useful after all. If I can't use cold, I will try Sierra. Gotcha. Physical. Here we go. Yeah, that was useless. Huh. Maybe I meant to destroy these guys. Don't know yet. Speed. I realise this episode's running a bit over time, but I would like to at least play the battle out, see how it goes. I don't know if I can win this. I would need my bigger army, which has all been destroyed by those funky things from before. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. Yeah, not happening. Not happening. Oh well, that was good, but I will have to reload that. There's no chance of me beating this. Thankfully that door still opens after I saved. Anyway, I've been Blxz. Thank you for tuning in for this extra long wasted time episode, and I will see you next time. Take care.